want it, get it, don't ever give up, you got it. You wanna make it, then chase it, no one can stop you. Stop you, they're gonna hate you, but let them hate you, that's fine. Cause if they stand in your way, then you gotta leave them behind.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Sam Burns, and welcome back to the Kansas Jayhawks Dynasty. We are in Week 3, going to be taking on the Rice Owls on the road. You're probably wondering why there's no video. That's because for some reason in the next two episodes, this one and our next game, it didn't record the about half or more than half of the first quarter. So I'm going to give you a little update as to what's going on. Basically, we got the ball first, I threw an interception, they scored, and then we got the ball back and I threw another interception, and now they have the ball, and that's kind of where we're at to give you a little context. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, but it's just sometimes software malfunctions. But here we go, Rice with the ball, Dreyfus Jackson pitches to Derek Dillard, who's going to go ahead and get 7 right there on the speed option. And you'll see here at the end of the first quarter, you'll see some highlights. Rice is up 7-0. Here's one of the interceptions I threw. I thought he was pretty open, to be honest. And there's another one, which was just a terrible one. I just threw it into triple coverage. Just kind of getting greedy. But here we go, 2nd and 3, Jackson in the shotgun. He's going to be running the read option, but he ends up handing it off to Davis, and Jawan Davis into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown run as Rice is up 14-0 on Kansas here in the second quarter. After how impressive that Kansas offense looked last week, it's really surprising to see us have no points so far into the second quarter. Now here we go, Derek Neal taking it, and he cuts to the outside. He's got some room, Derek Neal! And he's brought down a 49-yard return. Almost broke that one. Cozart running the speed option, and he's almost brought down. Pitches it out to Kinner, and he is inside the 40 right there. It's only a 4-yard run. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. And here on 2nd and 6, going to hand off to Kinner, and he's got some room up the middle. Kinner breaking tackles, and he is down. What a run right there by Kinner. He's up to 6 carries for 60 yards. Now 3rd down and 8. Cozart back to pass. And look at the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown Jayhawks. Joshua Stanford lays out. But hold on. They're going to go ahead and send this one to the booth and make sure he got the foot down that he needs. So here we are going to be taking a look. And you'll see right here, does he stay in bounds? It looks like he steps out right before he catches it and then gets the other foot down. So that is going to end up being an incomplete pass, which definitely sucks. It was a great effort by Stanford, but just couldn't get the foot down that he needs. So here we go, Jackson back to pass, 3rd down and 2, and he's going to scramble up the middle, and he's got some room, making people miss, breaking tackles. He's down at about the 50-yard line. Dreyfus Jackson with a 17-yard scramble on the broken play. Rice still up 14-3, 5 minutes to go. Jackson going to be scrambling to the right side again, and he's going to slide down and set up a 3rd down and 1 for Rice. Now here we go on 3rd and 1. Jackson's back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle, and he finds Parks. And great catch, great route right there by Dennis Parks. That's going to give him 12 yards, more than enough for the 1st down. Now here on 2nd and 7, Jackson, empty backfield, is back to pass, and he's going to fire. Got a man setting up at about the 1st down line, and he's going to get down inside the 15-yard line. James Maiden with his first catch on the day. Now it's 1st and 10. Jackson running a little speed option. He pitches out to Jawan Davis, who's going to be taken down inside the 5 at about the 4. 1st down and goal. And here we go on 1st and goal. Jackson breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone, and Rice takes a 21-3 lead. What a play by Dreyfus Jackson. So 21-3 your score now. Here's the kickoff going to Derek Neal, taking it at his own 2-yard line, and he's got some space to the outside. He's out across the 30, getting some blocks across the 50. Derek Neal's gonna take this one to the 20, to the 10. Can he get there? Touchdown Jayhawks. 98-yard return by Derek Neal, which is apparently the longest kick return in college football history. Not an accurate record, but hey, we'll take it. Derek Neal, what a return for the receiver right there, and gets Kansas on the board with our first touchdown. As you'll see, the yards by quarter, they're absolutely shredding our defense, while their defense is doing a pretty good job of stopping our offense. Jackson is back to pass, and he's going to be rolling to his right, nowhere really to go, and he's going to be brought down right there for an 8-yard gain to set up a 2nd and 2. Now here on 3rd and 2, pitching out to Jawan Davis, breaking tackles, making people look silly. That's a 10-yard run for Jawan Davis. Now 1st down and 10, Jackson firing on the left side. He's going to find Sella, the tight end, and he's going to be brought down after a 1st down. Connor Sella with the 16-yard catch right there, his 2nd on the day. Now here on 1st and 10, Jackson running the speed option again. They like to do that, but nowhere to go this time. Brought down by Ben Goodman Jr. He's arguably our best player. And now here we go, 2nd and 13. Jackson going to hand off to Dillard up the middle. Runs over Marquise Roberts. And there's a flag on the play. We'll see what this one is. And it is a face mask on Kansas. Not what we needed right there. That would have been a 3rd down and pretty long, probably 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Instead, it's 1st and 10 for Rice after the automatic 1st down thanks to the face mask. Now here we go, 3rd and 10. Jackson going to be dumping it off to Dillard on the screen. Makes a couple people miss, running over people, and he's got the 1st down. Derek Dillard, what an effort to get the 1st down there on 3rd and 10. Now here on 3rd and 1, Jawan Davis into the end zone untouched as Rice takes a 28-10 lead here with a minute and a half left in the first half. And here we go, Cozart going to be rolling to his right, and he fires deep downfield. Got a man, it's Patrick. Makes a man miss, and he is out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Tyler Patrick with the 40-yard catch. Now here we go, 1st and 10. Cozart rolling to his right, got a lot of room to run. He's going to take off inside the 30 and step out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Now 3rd and 10, Cozart nowhere really to go again, rolling to his left. Sees a man coming across and can't get it there as Nick Elder with the pressure. And Cozart not doing a great job completing his passes, but here we go on 4th and 10. The field goal is up and squeaks it inside that left upright as Kansas puts on 3 more on the board. 28-13 is the score, and that's going to take us to halftime. Definitely not what we wanted from our defense or our offense, to be honest. The 2 interceptions on the first 2 drives really just didn't help. We'd like to start winning the turnover battle. Instead, we're going to be losing it. And when you lose the turnover battle, it's not easy to win games. You'll see some highlights right here. Here was Rice's first touchdown that you missed. It was an easy scramble. And then here's one of the interceptions you missed by the middle linebacker. And then other than that, you've seen pretty much everything. So again, I'm sorry that the footage cut out. That's how it's going to be in next week's game too. Just for some reason, it takes off about most of the first quarter. I'm not sure why. I'm hoping to correct that because I'm pretty sure I hit record. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten all this footage. So for some reason, it just deleted the first quarter of that. Hopefully, that won't happen. But you'll see some halftime stats. They're doing a great job limiting our offense with the 2 turnovers. They've held us to 99 yards rushing, only 78 yards passing. They've had the ball longer than us. Really, it's just nothing's going right for us in this game. As they get the ball first, too, is Jackson going to hand off to Jawan Davis up the middle, and he is untouched until he gets past the 1st down line. Jawan Davis with a 14-yard run right there. He's up to 89 yards with a couple of touchdowns on the day. Now 3rd down and 6, Jackson in the shotgun. He's got Derek Dillard to his left, and it's going to be a pass. And over the middle on the slant. They are shredding our defense on these slants. Temi Alaka with a 9-yard catch right there. Now it's 2nd down and 9. Jackson in the shotgun, Dillard on his right side, and it's going to be a handoff to Dillard. And again, untouched until about 13 yards. 12-13 yards, and that is a 13-yard gain and another 1st down for Rice. And here we go, handing off to Dillard once again. And again, untouched for most of the way. He gets about 5 yards before there he's touched, and then he still breaks a tackle and gets 9. This defense just playing terrible this game. 1st and 10, Jawan Davis again, 6-7 yards before he's touched, and he ends up getting 10 to set up a 2nd down and inches. This defense needs to get in the backfield more, and here we go. You'll see us getting in the backfield, but still not making a tackle. I'm not sure what is going on. Jawan Davis gets another 7. Now 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. Jackson going to hand off to Dillard, and he cannot get it. Derek Dillard gets only 2 yards right there, and that'll set up a field goal attempt by Rice. He's already missed a pretty short field goal. That was earlier in the footage that cut out. And here you go. Wow. He is a terrible kicker, and luckily for us, the lead stays at 15. So here we go. Cozart is back to pass, firing on the left side for Joshua Stanford. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. Now 3rd down and 4. Cozart in the empty backfield. He's going to find Tyler Patrick for the 1st down. That's a 5-yard gain for Patrick. Now 1st down and 10. Cozart, again, still in the empty backfield. We're running no huddle here, trying to get some tempo and trying to find something. And Cozart sets. Fires. He's got LaQuivante Gonzalez down inside the 30, a 41-yard reception. Now here we go. Cozart back to pass. And he's going to be rolling to his left side, and he's just going to take off right here, making some people miss. I tried to slide, and he dives and fumbles. It's just that kind of game for the Kansas Jayhawks as Rice recovers our third turnover of the day, all of them by Cozart. As you'll see right here, I wanted to slide, but Cozart decides to dive and fumbles without even being touched. So 3rd and 5 here. Jackson pitch and catch to Parks over the middle. That's a first down. Dennis Parks gets 11 on the catch right there. His second of the day. Now 3rd and 13. We got him backed up. Can we get a stop? Jackson on the right side, and Dillard's got some room, but he steps out of bounds. Lucky break for Kansas as we get the ball back. Still only down 15. It's definitely doable. Cozart, and he's hit and he fumbles, and it's recovered by Rice in the end zone. Touchdown Owls, but we're going to get a booth review on this one. I'm not sure what they were reviewing. It seemed like a pretty obvious fumble to me, but we'll take another look at it. I guess they won't even show the replay, but they do end up overturning it. They say that it was just an incomplete pass, so lucky for us, that sets up 3rd and 8 as Cozart is going to go ahead and roll to his right. Nowhere really to go. He's going to fire deep, and he nearly hits his receiver, but it's dropped. Tough break right there as we end up having to punt and giving Rice good field position. And very next play, as he is brought down inside the 20-yard line right, but a clipping is going to bring this one back. Another lucky break for the Kansas Jayhawks as they're going to have the ball on our 46-yard line. Still going to be a 1st and 10 though. So not too much damage done by the penalty. So here we go in the pistol formation. It's going to be a play action pass. And he's going to fire, and it's intercepted by Greg Allen. Our first takeaway on the year. Greg Allen, he threw it right to him. Really made up his mind where he was going to throw that ball before the ball was snapped. So end of 3, still 28-13. That was the halftime score. No scores in the third quarter. Cozart rolling to his right, and he's going to get the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's an 11-yard gain for Montel Cozart. Now 3rd down and 10. Cozart is back to pass. Firing over the middle. He's going to find Derek Neal, who had the big kick return for a touchdown. That's going to be a first down. 7.5 to go here in the game. Kansas trying to make a rally. Now Cozart going to be running the, it's like a speed triple option, motion option. And that's going to get 5, but 3rd and 10 after a penalty. Fired on the right side. I thought I could lob it over that corner. Instead, Cozart's pass is picked off by Walker. That is the only 4th turnover of the day, excuse me. All of them by Cozart. 3 interceptions now and a fumble. So 2nd and 15 now for Jackson and this Rice offense, but he is sacked by Mosby right there. Big sack sets up a 3rd and 23 for Jackson, and he is going to go ahead and fire on the left side. What a throw and catch by Zach Wright, but instead they still have to punt. Again, taking a look at the offense at a glance, they're still just dominating our defense. So 3rd and 12, Cozart back to pass, nowhere really to go, and he's rolling to his right, going to fire back across his body, and that is why you do not throw across your body. Terrible decision right there. The 5th turnover of the day by the Jayhawks. And miraculously, they only find themselves down by 15 points with 5 minutes to go. Now here we go on the ensuing play. Jackson fires over the middle. Untouched is Alaka into the end zone as Rice extends their lead to 34-13 after a missed extra point. Now Cozart back to pass, 3rd and 10, going deep, and it's about 10 yards in front of his receiver. Cole Thomas on the coverage. Now here you go, 4th and 10. Really don't have much of a choice at this point. Cozart running around in the backfield like he does, and he is going to go ahead and fire, and it is nowhere near a receiver, as that is a turnover on downs. Rice takes over in Kansas territory. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jawan Davis up the middle is going to get a first down. Another double-digit carry for this Rice offense as Jawan Davis is up to 127 yards on the ground. 3rd down and 4. Dreyfus Jackson is going to fire in the end zone right there for Temi Alaka. And Rice really puts the icing on the cake on this win. I mean, this is to be expected. Kansas is not a great team, but I figured we could at least compete a little better with Rice. But here we go. We have the backups in now after we don't want to get our starters hurt after this one kind of gets out of hand. As Michael Cummings firing deep. He's got himself an arm, I got to tell you that. Firing underneath now for Derek Neal. His 2nd catch on the day. Now 3rd down and 5, Cummings back to pass, and he's going to fire deep. Got a man, and it's caught by Harrell and taken down at the 5-yard line. 63 yards. Sets up a 3rd and goal run by DeAndre Mann, who is going to find himself in the end zone to make this score a little more respectable. And, well, that's going to end it as Rice would just run out the clock on their next possession. Definitely not what we wanted. Dreyfus Jackson is your player of the game with 4 total touchdowns, a pair of passing, a pair of running. So Rice at home defending their home turf. Overall in this game, I wasn't happy with really anything. I mean, the special teams was pretty impressive, but other than that, the offense only put up, you know, like, you take away that kick return, that's 7 points. So really the offense only put up 12 points, and the defense let up 41. Granted, we had 5 turnovers, and you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over 5 times. As you look at Cozart with the 4 interceptions, just wasn't a great day. Dreyfus Jackson shredded our defense, only threw 3 incomplete passes. 1 of them was an interception, and you look at the rushing totals, that was something we got away from. Once we got down big, we started just throwing the ball every play, and it wasn't a recipe for success for us. You know, we like to rely on our running game to set up our passing game. Ben Goodman Jr. had himself a game. He had 12 total tackles, 6 for a loss. But overall, I was pretty happy, as you see Derek Neal with the kick return for a touchdown. I was pretty happy with the special teams. Not happy whatsoever with the defense or the offense. Just all around terrible game. As we get blown out here and fall to 1-1 on the season. As you'll see the team stats here, just not what we wanted whatsoever. So next week we've got to take on Louisiana Tech as we return home. They are 0-2, and we'll see if we can go ahead and improve to 2-1. And like I said, guys, again, the same situation as this week. Lost some footage. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in our next game against Louisiana Tech.